Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Prancing Pony Podcast Plays. I hope everybody is enjoying their Tuesday evening, and thank you for joining me. So, thank you. Indeed, it is the 19th occurrence of my 39th birthday, so it's good to be 39. Thank you all for your kind birthday wishes. Appreciate that. For those who have not been connected with, let's say, the PPP Discord today, I have had some things happen this week. You may remember Saturday's stream. I was in some pain, having been a week and a half out from the extraction of my wisdom tooth, my last remaining wisdom tooth. Apparently, the pain that I was experiencing was connected possibly with damage done to that to the tooth in front of that. So today I had an emergency root canal, and the anesthetic has worn off. So hello, everybody. I've also discovered the hard way that, in fact, after a root canal, my tooth's a bit more sensitive to cold. So yeah, fun times, everybody, but I'm going to be all right. And the good news is that, you know, assuming this root canal was done properly, I will finally stop being in pain. For the last couple of weeks, it's been a little bit of a rough ride. So we are ready to continue. And I'll tell you what, this may be our last little time with Hilburn for a while. Actually, scratch that. I know I just said that, but we will also have next Tuesday. But this coming Saturday, I'm going to be doing Magic the Gathering with Don Marshall. He's going to be walking me through a little bit of the game. I've played a couple hands of it, but I want to play it with somebody who knows what they're doing. He's going to walk me through so that you can understand how to play the game as well. And then we'll probably open up some packs so that he can walk me through what cards are good and why, and how we might build a deck around certain cards and that kind of thing. Talk about, you know, deck synergies and all of this kind of fun stuff. So that will be this Saturday. Next Tuesday, for some reason, I thought next week was the week after that. Next week's normal. So we'll have our two streams on Tuesday and Saturday. Then I'll have a stream on Tuesday the 10th. After that, I will be gone for a little while. And so there will be no streams on the 14th, 17th, 21st. Those three, I will be gone. So just kind of letting you all know that ahead of time. Yeah, well, I've already had my birthday ice cream tarty. That's actually how I found out that I am sensitive to cold. Not so much like at the moment, but like 30 seconds later going, wow, why do I have why did somebody hit me in the face with a baseball bat? So it's been a little bit of a thing, but it'll be good. Yeah, Katie will alert you all and give you a little bit more notice in terms of when we're not going to be streaming, but that's coming up in June. So this weekend, though, perfectly fine. Next week, also perfectly fine. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get my headphones on and get ready to stream with the Adventures of Hilburn and the River Hobbit. If anybody has any questions, do feel free to pop them in the chat. Katie will get them to me if I don't see them in the chat itself. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and move that over there. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the chat overlay. And then let's go ahead and turn on this. Now, I have heard from some folks that they were not able to hear the music or sound effects, so I've turned that up in the mix. Hopefully, you will now be able to hear a little bit of the music and the in-game sound effects. Ooh. Hassel, I'm very sorry. No, I will not trade you for that. I experienced that a couple of years ago with my spinal stenosis, and the epidural resolved that. But yeah, I don't want to do that. So, all right. We are in Angmar again at Augheir. And for those who don't recall, Angmar is to the north of the North Downs. So we had been in the North Downs in Esteldine. Then we made our way up to Angmar, where we are here in Augheir. And we have a couple of missions. We have Bloodstones and Strange Beasts. Those missions overlap because we're supposed to kill 10 Hillbeasts and collect 8 dull Bloodstones. But guess who's carrying the dull Bloodstones? That's right, the Hillbeasts. So if we kill 10 of them, we should also get 8 dull Bloodstones. Go ahead and decline these events real quick just to get this nagging thing off my screen. And then, of course, the epic, Book 6, Chapter 4, Heart of Stone. Just you wait till I get you alone. What song is that? I don't remember. But collect a heart from a lifeless watching stone. That one is all the way over in Malinhad. So if you look at the map right now, it's a little hard to see. But there is, well, it won't be hard to see if I change the color. There. So you see that blue? That's showing you where I will find the stones, the dead stones that I need to get the heart from. So catching up with the chat real quick. Baron spoke. I'm sure he did. All right. Yeah, there's not a lot. The music's fairly quiet right now in Augheir, but we'll hear some stuff when we get out there. I do want to be able to make sure that folks can enjoy the audio that's in the game. So, all right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get on what we need. Oh, that's right. I was going to see if there are any tasks I can do. What do I have in my task here, y'all? Let's take a look. So we'll sort this alphabetically so that when I look at the tasks here, I can see which ones we have. Oh, broken greatsword. Let's take the broken greatsword. Let's take the broken halberd. Let's take, are there gilded sword sheaths? Yes, I have 40 of those. Good. Huge ears. Yeah, I can take huge ears. Do I have huge ears? No, I personally do not. I'm grateful for that. Huge filth. I don't have enough to turn that in. Same with the huge goo. Don't have any lethal sharp claws, or do I? I do not. What about pure black fur? Not enough. Pure black skin? Not enough. Sleek fur? I have enough. And sleek skin? I have enough. What about studded sword sheaths? And toughened carapaces. Okay, now that I've accepted all of those, I will go turn these in. Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. He's over here by the boss. So we'll just turn all these in. Mostly to get some extra reputation with his faction.
I do not know what will become of my people. You risk your life to come here. The trade galore are surrounded by enemies. The trade Dufradine serve the Iron Crown. I do not know what will become of my
Done.
people.
Task limits reached. Perfect. All right. All right. Now that we've done that, we've got ourselves some extra goodies. Let's get on the horse and find our way out of here. I think it's up this way, right? Or this is a way. Oh, I missed the main road. It's over here. All right. Catching up with chat before I head into the evil lands. All right. Oh, I woke somebody up. Who did I? Oh, no. Oh, that guy. Yeah, well. All right, so we need to look for some hillmen. So let's go ahead and use Passage of Foes. And we're looking for the Hillbeasts. No Hillbeasts around. Maybe they're Passage of Nature because they're beasts. Let's find out. Ah, once again, the little stealthy guys keep grabbing my attention. All right. I still got to wait a little while. Man, what? There he is. Have a seat. All right. Now let's try Passage of Beasts. Aren't any around. There we go. Brutal Hillbeast and Maddened Hillbeast. Thank you for the sub, Half One. Appreciate it. Always very good to have folks join the Twitch sub. And thank you for the birthday wishes as well. It's there we go, some beasts. All right. No, I didn't just laugh at one-shotting these guys. Okay, I collected 3 dull bloodstones, so sure enough, that's good. All right, let's find some more of them, shall we? Some of the animals do have cloaking devices, as you might call it, yeah. Brutal Hillbeasts. I keep hoping that I'll run across like a Brutal Hillbeast, you know, like encampment or something. And maybe that's what's up here, because I notice looking at the map in the upper right, you'll see that I can't get there from here. I have to go up and around and through somehow. There we go. Sure enough, I have found many Hillbeasts to slay. Oh, hello. They're up there, but how do I get up there? Well, I suspect I'll find more than enough to kill without even trying to find my way up there. Whoa, hey, that's a dragon. Think I can take him? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I think I should be able to. Yeah, he's not hurting me too bad. There we go. I don't want to go that way, though. On second thought, let's not go to Camelot. 'Tis a silly place. Bayor means vassal. Yeah. And let's not gaslight anybody, okay? I'm just going to put a stop to that right now. I want to make sure. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I only caught half this conversation, but y'all need to make sure that my lead mod, my only mod, my right hand is not gaslit in any way, shape, or form. Hope that's clear. Okay. Yeah, it's Vassal, and he took the name upon himself, by the way, Hassel. Finrod didn't call him that. He called himself that. He took the name. All right. We got to talk to Tazgal about the beasts, but we'll turn in the bloodstones later. Oh, now I want to collect crawler remains. That should also be easy, but we're not going to make that a priority. We are headed off to find the dead statue. Let's see if we can get a little ways on our horse, shall we? Well, I guess I'll kill a ash crawler while I'm here. I didn't mean to shut down all conversation in the chat, by the way. I just want to make sure that my that Katie is not gaslit by anybody trying to give her a hard time today. Do you have a name for your worthy steed? My worthy steed is named Tiny. I didn't give him that name. That's the name that I got when he loaded up. Probably because he's called a little extra steed. All right, so we're gonna go down this road when we get to the crossroads here. We're gonna go the other direction from the way we've been going. And we're gonna follow this road to the left. This place is so dark that with that light in my face, it's actually very difficult to see. Like my eyes adjust for the light in front of me. Let me just say, when we get to Malinhad, you thought this place was unpleasant. Just wait till you get to Malinhad. Lego cool. Well, first of all, Legos are cool. I agree. Going to read the summary for the first time. Recommendations to make it easier. Of course, I'm going to say follow along with season 1 of the Prancing Pony podcast because we worked our tails off to make the Silmarillion really understandable during that first season. That was our whole objective. The whole reason why we started the podcast was to help people with that because it had been difficult. The other thing is don't feel like you have to understand every bit of it the first read. Read it, and if you can't remember who all the F elves are, Finrod, Feanor, Felagund, Finarfin, Finwë, that's okay. You'll figure it out. The really, really important ones, you'll figure it out. So that would be one. And then the other is the Prancing Pony podcast, obviously. The main show, the PPP. Season 1, which, we did a long time ago. Ages ago, really. Those would be my recommendations. Then also, depending on how you learn, maybe take notes if you're a journaler. If you take notes and things like that, that can help. Have the family tree handy and have a map handy. That will help you. Yeah. And thank you, Nate. Yeah, I know I was going to say Edith's right. I still can't always keep straight who's who. I'm terrible with that, but I'm also terrible with real life names and birthdays and things like that. But thank you, Nate. I do really value the people that I have on my team, and I will defend them as much as is necessary, and sometimes more so. So this is what I mean. Exciting place, Malinhad. I mean, is this beautiful or what? It's so lovely. I was thinking about seeing if this place might be, a place I could rent as an Airbnb. Because the green sky is wonderful. I'm going to probably start drawing some aggro, so I might as well just get off and get going. Okay, let's see how far out am I. Oh, I'm still a ways away. You'll notice I'm not stopping for the Dwarven Iron anywhere. That's because I care about you all. And because I've passed that tier. Oh, tar crypts. Did I just wake one of them up? No, I woke up a searing flame worm. Oh, why did I pick Heartseeker? That's so interruptible. I got it off, though. All right. Deed bestowed, probably like a Worm Slayer. Yep, Worm Slayer. Okay. We still have a ways to go. Yep. I think listening along with the Andy Circus audiobook, or the, what's his name? You know who I'm talking about. The guy who mispronounces Tiny Quetzal. But who has the great voice. There was Eru, the One, whom the elves call Iluvatar, Martin Shaw. That's the guy. All right. Oh, look, Angry Turtles. Can I just tell you, you haven't seen all the Angry Turtles in this game yet because we haven't been to Moria. Okay, should be in the area. Maybe up here at the very tip top. If nothing else, I should get good visibility from up here. Oh, whoa, almost stepped off the edge. So I am looking for, oh, there we go. There is a lifeless watching stone. Perfect. Let me get the turtle out of the way. And let's go see what this lifeless watching stone has to tell us. Well, that's a creepy thing, isn't it? Thank you, Lego. Yeah, the Hobbit episodes are a lot of fun. Oh, and you've been enjoying Rings wrap up too. That's excellent. Oh, I have to still collect a heart from one. So I haven't collected. Oh, that's no fun. Wait. Try again. No, no sign. A giant spiky turtle for a steed. That would be awesome. I'm not going to lie. That would be really flipping cool. I'd probably pay some LotRO points for that. We had a lot of fun doing season 2. We started finally kind of felt like we were getting our feet about us in season 2. Like, you know, that was where we felt like, all right, now we're starting to understand what this is all about. Looking for more of those. There's one. All right. Oh, that looks creepy over there, doesn't it? No sign of the heart. Katie, could you do me a favor? Maybe take a look at like LotRO Wiki. I bet there's, you know, coordinates of where the actual one is, so I don't have to keep searching all over the place for lifeless stones. Because unfortunately, I'm not finding any. Forokale is gorgeous. It's just very large and takes a long time to get anywhere. Yeah, something tells me I can't go that way. Like, is that instant death if I go over there? Oh. No, it's just yellow critters, which means tougher than my level. Which isn't a big deal. They're only one level harder. But those statues look awfully imposing. So I think I'm going to... Oh, yeah, that's the Ramas Deluan. Yeah, I'm not going to go there. 2-1 south, 3050. So 02... 0.21. Okay. Wait, 0.2? 0.2 south, so way south. And 30.5 west. Okay, so about there. Okay. Thank you. The edge of the pools. Okay. And Katie, thank you for looking that up for me. Very, very grateful. There, that's the one. Yeah, we'll be at 0.2, 30.5. And yeah, watch out for the watchers. That's what I thought. I had a feeling they would kill me. You examine the watching stone. Yep, there we go. Bring the cracked stone heart to coroner. Well, we got to hop back over there anyway because that's who we're going to turn the bloodstones in. We're going to turn those into Lakina or Lakima. Lakina.
You are a stranger to these lands.
You're a stranger to these lands. Yes, yes, I am. Sword of the Ancestors. Yes, but I'll just sell it. Sorry, thank you for the nice sword. I'm going to sell it to the nearest merchant. And then bring the cracked stone heart to Coronir, who is over that direction. Ooh, 10 points. He's through here somewhere. Augheider is kind of a weird place. Like, I still, to this day, don't know how to get around here. I'm a little confused by the place. Why is it doing that? That's a little bugged. It's the animation of, like, falling off your horse. But, well, that's just weird. All right, we're going to log him out for now. Cannot log off while moving. This could be an interesting moment. I've never actually had this bug happen before. Yeah, I can move forward, but I'm moving forward while I'm falling off my horse. Alt tab, maybe. Won't even let me alt tab. Oh, I know why it won't let me alt tab. That's because I have this set as full screen instead of windowed. So now if I alt tab out to, let's say, just, you know, my PC window. Okay, that does nothing. Alt tab back in. Well, this is fun. All right, we're going to go. Oh, this is hilarious. Yeah, and I don't think I'm going to have low enough elevation here to talk to. Yeah, I'm just going to try logging out. Oh, it won't let me. I'm going to try exiting. Well, folks, every once in a while, a game that's got, 18 years of experience under its belt, the engine's a little old. Sometimes weird things happen. All right, let me go ahead and get this relaunched again. Rage quit. So while I'm doing that, let me catch up chat. Really glad you've been enjoying Rings wrap up because, it's one of those shows where we kind of take a lot of heat for it. So it's good when you find out that people have enjoyed it. All right, let's see if we can get this working this time. By the way, Lego Cool, I'm super happy for you that you can be reading the Silmarillion for the first time. I'm jealous. There's a part of me that wishes I could read some of these things for the first time again, especially the Lord of the Rings, because the Silmarillion I didn't read for the first time until I was 19 or 20. But reading the Lord of the Rings when you're 14 for the first time sure would have been nice to read it again for the first time as an older reader.
What do you need?
All right. This does appear to be such a stone as the runes described, but it is of little use. The heart is cracked.
What do you need?
It is a pity that this heart is broken, but there may yet be another path open to us. While you were away, some of the villagers returned from a hunting expedition and told of a ritual being performed at Tor Gaelvin, a fortress to the northeast, east of a place called Fire la Croix. The ritual appears to be related to whatever spell is cast upon these stones to grant them such power, and the sorcerer who is performing the ritual bears with him a stone heart. If you can interrupt the ritual and slay Tath, you may be able to recover the stone heart from him. Go quickly, but if he is preparing yet another watching stone, you may not get another chance. We've been there. We've seen that guy. All right. Horses. Really? Is that where it is? Oh, that's where it is. So what's this one then? Okay. Let me mark that as quest guide focus. That'll help. So here we just ride the road to the end of that T-junction, then we hang a left, and that fortress will be on our right. It's where we burned the banners. We had to go in there. We've been in there twice already last time. Oh, hey. I have to kill some ash crawlers, so I might as well do that. It looks like that's it for now. Back on our horse. Oh, I missed the... Somehow the chat didn't keep moving. It does sound like a chart comparison James would do. Turn my leafy feets back on. Leafy feets. Did I ever consider having a fat pony as the PPP logo? No, actually I didn't. Part of it was we didn't want to come up with a logo that looked anywhere near like the actual movie logo because we didn't want to get in issues, trademark issues. Yeah. All right. Hang on the left, and the fortress will be on our right shortly. Pretty much right here. And conveniently enough, we get another ash crawler. Great. I love the sound they make. It's all wet and gross. I'm going to guess we're going to have another mission here because I'm looking at this flower. It's not selectable right now, but that looks like exactly like the kind of thing I'm going to have to go pick at some point. Or maybe we already did. Was that the one that we had to... I don't remember. All right, berserkers. Just in case one of them survives the rain of arrows. There we go. Good enough. We're going to go collect a stone heart. That's what we're going to do. I'm sure there's a song in here about hearts of stone and broken hearts and sorcerers dabbling in evil magic. Those are my favorite kind of songs. Sorcerers and evil magic, that is. There we go. So, of course, we're going to have to kill some people first. Oh, come on. Why am I not killing that guy? I saw there was a chest in here. And you know me and loot. I got to get up close and personal with the loot. Oh, my leafy feats. That's what that is. I was like, what's the leafy feats? Find the path. All right, so there's the sorcerer. So we just need to kill the guys around him so they don't bother us. And then we'll have a chat with the fell spirit and the sorcerer. Okay. Do not let them interfere. I shall deal with you myself. Okay, well then deal with me, pal. I see. You're just going to stand there. Well, I am free. Oh, and I'm going to kill you. Like I freed you. Why would you be mad at me? All right, deed bestowed. Deed completed. Bring the stone heart. Oh, wait, which one was Rona? Oh, so now I can turn on. Okay, good. I think. Looking at Cameron and Rona. Cronog wants you to speak with... Yeah, we did all of those, right? Yeah, because the other ones are from the Tuaki, the Earthkin. So I should be able to turn that in. Cronog wants you to speak to them. Okay. All right. Let's bring the Stoneheart to Coronir. That was a Sean Gunner impression? That wasn't intended to be. The quote apps to Twitch. I shall have to do that. This is indeed a Stoneheart, but alas, the situation is more dire than first I thought. Of course it is. It's always more dire.
How can I be of service?
Nay, take this evil thing. I can bear it no longer. My apologies, friend, but the sense of this thing is too much likened to the terror of Rammas Delawan. I cannot bear its presence. But I know now the secret of the stones of Rammas Delawan. It is no spell that grants the statue such power, but a fell spirit of an elder age, such as those that inhabit the whites which serve Angmar. This stone heart was prepared to receive such a spirit. Perhaps this heart may be made to draw forth such a spirit from another stone. It may be a clue to breaking the will of the watching stones. Take this stone heart to the ancient watching stone which stands near the eastern pass of Ram Duath, to the east of here, not far from Baal Rova, a fortress of the Angmarim. Okay. In the meantime, I thought we completed Rona's tasks. So that should be right over here in town. We could turn those in. No, maybe not. What in the world? Oh, wait, hold on. Lakina, Cameron, and Rona are at the Center Island. Cronog wants you to speak with them. So which one did I not do? Helligdir gave me that one, but that's... I'm not going to be doing that one anytime soon. Because that's in Forochel. Collect Crawler remains, but that's Tazgal. Goblin's Treasure is from the Surilema. So I'm going to actually cancel that because I'm not going over that direction. Same with Stolen Skulls. That's from the Surilema. In the Dark Clefts, talk to the Earthkin Scout, which I'm going to cancel that too. I won't cancel in case I run across him. But I'm not going out of my way to do that. And these three were all the Tuaki. Yeah, the Earthkin. So I don't quite understand what other one I'm supposed to do, but let's go see if we can figure it out by talking to them, because they should be able to just give me reminders of what quests they have, or what quests they've given me. Tazgal is Rona's quest. Thank you for that. See, that's things that I would not have known for 500, Alex. All right. Oh, that's right, because she said talk to Tazgal, and then Tazgal has quests. Okay. So go get some crawlers. Oh, there's a nice, conveniently placed deadly ash crawler. Question after today's live recording. If the Trev Galorg here are the Hillmen Dunlings of Angmar, their native tongue should fall in the same linguistic family as the Northmen. Distantly, but yes. No. Wait. No, they were the only ones who were an alien language, remember? So when we were talking about that today in the episode, they and the Druidine are the only ones that have a language that's completely alien. So no, they would not fall into their language group at all. Yeah, the Dunlendings are separate from that. All right. Let's see. Let me test my Passage of Nature. If I had a complete autobiography of a character from only the first age, Tuor is the answer to that one. All day, every day. It's Tuor. I want his perspective going through the... Oh, he can't reach me. Are you kidding me? Because he can't get to me, I've got to quit him. There's one. Let's just kill this guy and get it over with. Smart, informed questions? You may. You might be disappointed if you do. You might be disappointed if you do. Because I might not have smart, informed answers for that. All right, now let's talk to Tazgal. And then hopefully that'll be it, and I can pop back over to Rona. And then head over to the Ramduath.
Will you be sojourning here?
Oh, I get an instance. We have what we need to draw Bangrath and Muragrath out of hiding. Let us travel into Nad Nathire and use this bait to put an end to their menace. All right, let's do it.
It has been long since we have known peace.
Two terrible beasts, Bangrath and Muragrath, threaten the safety of the Trave Gaol, the hillmen of Ohio. Their reign of terror must be put to an end.
All right. We don't like reigns of terror, so let's do this. Let us go, Hilburn. Do not let the rain interfere with your concentration. Have I ever let the rain interfere with my concentration? No, I have not. We are seen, River Hobbit. Steel yourself. Come on. I like how earlier Tazgal was purple and now he's blue. Because he was like level 70 character before. Now he's not. Where are they coming from? Come on, rain of arrows. Time to die, people. All right, we're safe for now, but must press on. We'll let us press on then. I will put the bait on that flat stone, Hilburn. Ready yourself. Oh, this should be fun. All right, let's lay a trap. Oh, hello. And there's aggro for you. Notice how my little friend there was attacking this creature. And the second I shot, they were like, oh no, now I know where the threat is. Okay, Tazgal, where are you going, dude? Thought you said we needed to kill the other one. Footsteps approaching. Oh, Trev Duvardine. I thought I smelled the odor of the Trev Galorg here. Oh, racist much? And you thought it was just the smell of hillbeasts. You are not worthy of notice, Drostan. I would not sully my blade with your blood. Strong words from a coward. All right, then. You tremble at the memory of our strength. That's something I need to use in my everyday language. You tremble at the memory of my strength. Drostan, we have to go. Something comes. That was easy. All right, travel now. Go down to my sister, tell her that I should return. Boom, let's talk to Rona. We talk to Rona, and then we'll be done with those tasks. Nate, do you or anyone else know how they developed the map for the game? That's a very good question. I don't know that they...
Will you be sojourning here?
I don't know. I haven't read anything about them using alternates or, like third-party sources like the Atlas. I would imagine if they did, it would have had to been sort of very undercover because they didn't have a license for that. They had a license for Lord of the Rings. What do I get? Do I want a cloak? No, I do not want a cloak. Do I want an earring? Not that earring. Do I want some shoes, some slippers? No, I do not. I'll take the great sword and then I'll just sell it. All right. Talk to Granog. Oh, wait, why would I pop over to him when I can just walk over to him? He's right there.
The hills of Angmar are not friendly to the unwary.
Always more to be done. Your path does not end here. It begins. I guess I'll take the leather gloves. Build the set. I give to you now your femme. I give to Hilburn, River Hobbit from the south, this femme. To begin the rite of Clucath, the ancient privilege and burden of the Trev Galorg. It has been long since the Clucath has been called. The memory of the last is grim, but its time has come again. Thus is Hilburn's femme given. Raith will tell you what this femme involves, Hilburn. Speak of them at once and begin. I will talk, but surprised he's chosen you to begin the rite of Clucath. Each of the tribes pick a warrior, ceremonial combat, etc. So I have to go to File a Crow, that place that I kept going, I wonder what's going to happen here. And when I reach there, I find some torches, and I go find a cannon of honor, and I have to retrieve the stone and bring it to Granog. All right. Well, we're not going to do that right now. We are instead going to defeat the spirit of the ancient watching stone. Oh, which is not where I thought it would be. How do I get over there? I guess I go through that valley, huh? The airspeed velocity of an unladen Mordor pterodactyl. So I think I head back out towards, pretty much towards where the Surilema were. Which I think was this road? Oh, wow. Many, many more tasks. But we're not going to do that yet. Let's find a horse and head down there. I didn't say anything about sparring. Did I get to spar you again? Because you let me know. Oh, there's the road. I was like, how did I get off the road? Get off the road! Okay, so I think, yeah, I follow this road. I mean, it looks like, right? It looks like I follow this road across and all the way to that deal there. Is this where that crossroads is? No. Down here somewhere. Do rather wish I could see what I was doing. Oh, that's not it at all. I'm definitely off the path. Well, that's not where I went to go. Okay, so this is the road that I was supposed to be on. But now do I go that way? No, I go that way. Okay. Figured it out. That must be this way. Yeah. Would help if it was daytime. Oh, where'd my Titan bar go? My Titan bar's gone. I'm sure there's a way to load it manually. I just don't remember how. Probably load Titan or something. No. No. Oh. Yeah, it would help if it wasn't freaking Angmar here. 1000% right. Being able to see anything here would be nice. Oh, who did I aggro? Oh, a spider. Hello. Pathetic little level 40 spiders. Do you really think you stand a chance against me? You should be gray by now. All right. We're nearing the Ram Duath, where we have to find the spirit of a watching stone and kill it. Ah, my Titan bar is back and I didn't even load it. All right. It's midnight, so that's the moon that we're seeing. But that explains why it's super, super dark here. Defeat the spirit of the ancient watching stone. We should be very near to it. We're going to have to kill some blog maul in the meantime. Lazy, stupid orcs. Move machine or die. Okay. Oh, that's it right there. There's a statue right there. That's creepy. Defeat the spirit of the ancient watching stone. So how do I get the spirit of the watching stone to show up? Oh, I got to talk to him. Oh, there we go. An enraged fell spirit. That's fun. All right, now I get to go talk to Koronir. Thank you, Demay. I'll check that. I thought I would have had that on because I actually really do like having it up. If nothing else, it tells me when it's going to be the next time frame. Like, oh, you know, it's really dark. This is annoying the heck out of me. When's it going to be light again? You know. Demay, by the way, hello. I'm like, wait a minute. You're so rarely here. I'm glad you could join. It's my birthday present. You have arrived. Well, this is taking a little while to load. This is odd. Well, you know. Well, we're having some issues tonight, aren't we? I mean, it's the first time in a while that I've never seen that weird flying bug. And this is the first time in a while that I've actually had it just freeze on loading. It's happened before. It'll probably dump me to the desktop very shortly. I can't even rage quit because I can't pull up the menu that says exit unless I do Control-Alt-Delete Task Manager. In which case, LotRO client, I can end that. And try one more time. Thank you, Katie, for asking. A little bit less pain from the cold. The sensitivity after the root canal is definitely something. Anything lore-wise on similarity to the Watcher and the Stonemen of the Pukelmen are different, but and there's certainly nothing lore-wise beyond those two that are similar. As for the function, I don't think with the Pukelmen. So that's connected perhaps to the claimed ability of the Druidine to sort of create almost what's the word I'm looking for with their statues? Whoa, that's right. That's who I was supposed to beam back to. That they sort of can inhabit the statues themselves, right? There's that tale in Unfinished Tales about the guy who builds a statue to watch over his friends, and there's a fire and all this, and the thing's feet are damaged, and he comes back and his feet are wounded.
What do you need?
You vanquished the spirit. How your victory heartens me, Hillman. It gives me hope that we may yet succeed. Ooh, I've gotten the title Conqueror of the Watching Stones, which is really good. It's a characteristic, not a title. It now means I can go past those stones. Otherwise, I would die. I can choose a necklace, which is useless to me. An axe, which is actually useful. I don't like that it takes away my agility and crit rating, but I like the extra DPS. Or a club, similar DPS, doesn't take away agility. It does take away crit rating. I'll probably take that, actually.
How can I be of service?
And now I'm supposed to search for survivors from Golodir's band. You have proven that such stones can be defeated, that their power of oppression is only as great as you allow it. Unfortunately, my spirit has been broken for far too long. I do not believe I could pass the stones and bear their fear. You, however, have nothing left to fear. Go east, Hilbin, and pass through Ramas Delawan. I can only hope that somewhere beyond my kinsmen survive. The people here say that there are dwarves in the south, past Ramas Delawan. Search there for my brethren. Go, and may the Valar go with you. All right. And we get a voiceover scene here.
Dunedain and Hillman from Ohio passed into the eastern reaches of Angmar, only to be caught in the dire trap of Ramas Delawan. Though the secret of the stones has been revealed, no sign of Gorodir, the ranger who led them, has yet been found. It can only be hoped that some part of Gorodir's army has survived, and that they are able to hinder the advances of Angmar.
I do like the voiceover. That's Gandalf, and I really do like that voice. All right. I'm going to remove Cranog's third challenge. I may come back to that, but we're going to be in an area that's completely different. We're heading over to I was going to say Gabil Shathur, but here's the thing. After reading the appendix on the languages, the TH in Kuzdul is pronounced like a TH as two separate consonants. Same with it's an aspirate. So Kazad instead of Chazad, and Gabil Shatur instead of Gabil Shathur. There is no TH sound in Kuzdul. All right. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to go back to the stable here if I can find them. And I'm going to pay the mithril coin to go to Gabil Shatur. Gabil Shatur. Yeah, I will go back to Shadow Mordor at some point. In fact, I have a feeling that when we break from this, where am I? I have a feeling that when we break from this to do Magic the Gathering next week with Don Marshall, that I'll use it as an opportunity to dive into some other things. I think it's just been one of those deals where I've been so busy that I have not really had the bandwidth to figure out what are the ones to tackle, but I want to get back to Shadow of Mordor, and I want to do some other tabletop stuff like build the Lego Fell Beast, build the Lego Shire, build next month when it comes to me the Lego Balrog Book Nook, which is going to be really cool. Yeah, Katie, that'd be great if you could remind me. Yeah. All right. Gabil Shatur. I hate Miglin. I love the Greekish idea that he answered Morgoth's call and his fell spirit when he fell from Gondolin. Got trapped by Sauron after Balerion fell. That'd be pretty cool. All right. So here I am in Gabil Shatur. And I'm going to set my milestone here instead of Ogheider now. I'm not sure yet. I mean, I've got so what we've got right now for the next little bit. If I look at my calendar, this Saturday the 31st, I'm doing Magic the Gathering with Don Marshall. I probably will do Hillburn one more time on the 3rd, maybe 2 more times, possibly 3rd and 10th. The 7th, I'll do something else, maybe build a Lego thing. But then I'm going to be gone for the 14th, 17th, and 21st. So when I come back from the 24th, that's when we'll revisit, what I'm going to be doing. One of the days will always be a streaming a PC game day. It might be LotRO. It might go to Shadow of Mordor. It might go to who knows what. Lego Return of the King if I can get it to work, or Lego Fellowship of the Ring. But in the other day, I'm thinking about going back to tabletop stuff like building Legos, painting minis, something like that. But we'll see. Will the Balrog Book Nook have wings? The model that you buy from Lego does. There's no option to get a cheaper version without the wings, but I'll be building it without the wings. Oh, yeah. Looks like Katie answered my question for me. Yes. Sharing a brain. All right. Let's take a look and see. We're going to be talking to Search for Survivors from Guladir's band. You came here alone from the west. I suppose there's more to you than one would guess at a glance. All right. So he's wanting me to go kill some orcs. Okay. I think that's probably something I'll do with relative ease. In the meantime, I'm looking for... Oh, there's a couple rangers, so we'll talk to them in just a moment. What's Avar want? Collect orc axes. So that's the good thing. So now, and I can see, when I cover this up, you can see breathing space, kill some orcs in those flashing areas. And I'll change the color so we can see it a little more easily. And then the tools of the orcs are right there. So I should be able to do all of it right there in that spot. And then let's talk to the rangers.
Graze the shadow upon my arm.
Who are you? If you are not a servant of the shadow of Angmar, how then did you pass through Ramas Deluan and not perish? Coronir sent you. That is joyous news. Your coming is as a trump of victory to us.
Will you lend me your ear?
It is a pity that Coronir could not steel his heart against the watchers of Ramas Deluan. The power of the watching stones is terrible. Many of the hillmen tried to flee back through Ramas Deluan and perished. We marched on, but ere ever came unto Khandum, we were beset by orcs and creatures more terrible. Goladir was lost, and our numbers were scattered. The scarce remnant that remains has barely managed to avoid the snares of the enemy for these last few years, but I fear Angmar has grown too strong, and we will not be able to hide forever. I have learned that one party of my kindred is encamped at a place called Gathforthnir, far to the north in the eastern reaches of Himbar. Go to them if you would, and lend them what aid you may.
Will
Banfuir
you do something for me?
wants me to talk to Nethra. He's in a lonely vale far to the east of here. Okay, so here's the thing. I could help all these dwarves, but I really don't want to spend more time in Angmar than is necessary. So we'll pick this up, and maybe we'll take it later.
Might you lend me an ear?
Are there more things to pick up? Probably up here, yeah, maybe. But then we'll promptly,
Will you help me?
remove these from the quest log because I'm not really in the mood to help the dwarves. Huati? His name is Huati. His brother's name is Hueri. Defeat Gerthrig and trolls. All right. And I'm just going to fall down and break my ankles. Oh, no ankle breaking. I see a ring. Oh, I bet it's inside? No? Is there somebody up top? Oh, there's a ramp up. What do you want to bet? Talk to him. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to accept these quests.
Will you help me?
Okay. Then, why is there another ring here? Let's see questions here real quick in the chat. Who's my favorite evil lieutenant? Well, Sauron's an evil lieutenant. Does he count? Miriam, the closest. Well, I'm going to say this at the risk of triggering people sending me pity gifts. I don't really do birthdays. I mean, I do my kids' birthdays because they're kids, but as an adult, I don't really do my birthday. I have not received any gifts, let alone any Tolkien gifts. So the closest I can say is the most recent Tolkien thing that I acquired, which was your book, Miriam. So that counts, right? Yeah, that would be the last Tolkien thing I got. Let's see. I think there must be something up here. No? Why is there a ring right in front of me, even though I've talked to him? Do not delay. All right. Let me take a look at the quest log real fast. See, I don't really want to do all the Angmar ones. We'll keep them, but I don't really want to do Breathing Space. I certainly don't want to do the Small Fellowship ones. I'm going to actually, well, I won't cancel them yet, but I'm going to. Secret of the Swords. I'll leave that one on because it's in an interesting place and I can port straight to it. So let's go talk to Nethra. It's a wonderful book. I've had such a good time looking through it. It's fantastic.
How can I be of service?
Perhaps you can help me. Bandfooter at least believes you to have some skill, else he would not have sent you. Look at the 7 statues. They're each missing the sword. Oh, no. Is this a puzzle? Oh, no. Completed. The Secret of the Swords. All right. I'm really going to do something I shouldn't do. I'm going to... is that Ancient Iron? I'm in a harder level now. All right. Find the Rangers of Gathforthir. You know how I'm going to find them? By spending a mithril coin. Poof. I found Gathforthir. All right. So you can see this took me like an hour to find before. Was all the way up here in the north central portion of the map. You see Himbar, and you see in the region of mountains to the east of that little stable. That's where I'm at. Aughair was all the way over here. So you would have had to travel all the way past those stones and up into here and find your way. And I was like, you know what? I don't need to do all that. It is really hard to get to. It's really hard to get to. So now that we're here, I think there's a milestone down here. No, maybe the milestone must be inside. Oh, but there's a stable master down here, and I want to make sure I get the stable master. There's also some quests to pick up. The Warshar. Tasks. I can accept that my daily task limit's already been reached.
Will you lend me?
That's a fellowship quest. I'm going to decline that. Fellowship, the battle before the Ramastellawan. Yeah. All fellowship quests. I'd forgotten about that. Well, I have found the ranges of Gathforthir. Araneth.
Greetings.
You have come from Cornir by way of Bragiar. Welcome then, and well met. Indeed, we could use your aid. These last few years have seen us nearly vanquished. But it is not for me to tell you of our woes. You should enter within and speak with Lorniel, Golodir's daughter. In the meantime, I have a quest for you. Find Muiladan, a scout from Esteldine. Oh, it's a small... And I'm supposed to... Yeah. It's a small fellowship. I'm going to decline that for now. There's a lot of small fellowship and fellowship quests here because this was originally the end game region. All right.
Might I take a moment?
Use the Angmar banners.
Might I take a moment?
Defeat Bogbareth's broodlings, matrons, lurkers, and creepers. I'm going to set my milestone here rather than Gabil Shatur. Marakiniath, cease and desist. Collect Angmar and staves. I thought that said slaves for a moment. And stamping out the enemy, defeat the Gorthog Flare. That is also a small fellowship, so I'm going to decline. I saw a ring over here, picking up all the quests. Oh, there's the epic one, right? There's the daughter. Oh, no. It's a different chapter. It's a forward. Must be a forward to a different epic book. Hilbert, may I have a word with you? Master Elrond requests your presence in a matter of some urgency. All right. Well, I will accept. I'm probably not going to take that right now.
Welcome.
Collect weapons from weapon crates. There's nothing over here yet. All right, let's hang a right. We'll go to there in a bit. That's where the epic is, I think. Let's pick up this one first. No, that is Galadir. So we'll go into Galadir's room in a little bit. Defeat the Uruks and the Urks. Uruks, I mean. We'll come back. We'll come back. In case there's an instance or something, and I don't remember if there is, I don't want to forget to pick up Thoriel's quest. Oh, Lorniel's room. Okay. Lorniel's who we want to talk to anyway. All right, this is the epic. Here we go. I do not believe good fortune alone brings you hither, my good river hobbit. Come, we have much to speak about. If you came from Bragiar, I have no doubt that you heard my father was lost. He was indeed lost to us, but I do not believe he was slain. I have heard reports from our allies that he was taken captive and is being held within the dungeons of Khan Doom. One such ally, a sympathetic hillman from the hostile eastern tribes named Ragnar, claims that he has acquired a scroll from the libraries of Khan Doom that tells how to gain access to the city. If you would meet Ragnar and obtain the scroll from him, it would be a tremendous step towards freeing my father from the clutches of the enemy. Be wary, though. He will be waiting just south of Baal Catharnak, a hillman village which lies to the southwest of Gathforthnir. Most of the hillmen there are in the service of the Iron Crown. All right. Now let's go see about the room where her father was, Galadir. And then we'll sort through our missions and figure out if we can tackle any in the short time that is left to us tonight. Hassel, just so, I can't get in. Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. I'll chat with you in a minute. Oh, there's nobody. I thought there was. Ooh, interesting. I'm experiencing dread. Well, I don't think I want to go through there anymore. All right. I wonder why that's happening. All right. So let me catch up with chat real fast. Stable is basically useless. Yeah, rep. I know. Seeing Lorniel just, oh. Oh, wow. Very cool. Running into an old Lotro helper there with TD Growl. Hassel, I have thought of exploring Artecraft. I've never been a big Minecraft person, but I've been very impressed with the work that Artecraft has put into their rendition of Middle-earth. And in fact, I have worked with Jack, and we were going to try to do that this Saturday, but I'd already scheduled Dawn. So we are going to do that in late June. I think the 21st to the 28th. I can't recall. 28th, I think, because I think the 21st is the weekend of Mythmoot. But I'm going to be doing Artecraft with Jack, or with somebody from Artecraft kind of walking me through a little bit. So going to be exploring that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Fornad. Yep. Who has the Hunter quest? And yes, Miriam Artecraft is basically Middle Earth in Minecraft. I know I thought Lyredan was in there, but maybe not until after I've done some more. All right, let's take a look at the quest logs. So we've got some rank and file quests, literally rank and file. Oh, the person to, oh, but that's a small fellowship quest, stamping out the enemy.
Take a moment of your time.
Or is the cease and desist one that I got that collect Angmar and staves. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to do a small fellowship quests that's on level. So, all right, let's take a look real quick. So sure enough, that orange quest that I was given, the Forward Hobbit's Farfield, is for volume 2. So we're going to remove that from our quest log for now. And we see that book 7, chapter 2 is the one where I'm supposed to meet with Ragnall. So that's already been set as my quest guide focus, I think. It is now. And the rest, the Winged Host, Thinning the Horde, Enemy's Arms. Well, that's odd. Not all of those are there. Is one of those? No. I think I can safely clear out these quests. Little housekeeping here. So the reason that I'm doing that instead of just leaving them active is you are only allowed to have so many active quests. Oh, there we go. Urugoth. Okay, so those are fellowship ones. So I'm going to cancel that. I don't know why I would have. Yeah, it's in Connor Doom. These are full fellowship quests. I would die very quickly. So we'll get those some other time. All right. I have something into the rift. Oh, no, let's talk to Glorfindel. Okay. So let's take a look at the map and see what we've got. All right. So we're over here in the eastern portion of Hillbeasts, and you can see where everything is if we turn these off one at a time. The guy I'm supposed to talk to is right there where that ring is located. The Winged Host, pretty much everywhere. Cease and Desists, very specific locations within that same area. Bogrest Brood is also pretty much all over. And Rank and File is all over here. So it really shouldn't be a problem doing all of those. They should kind of happen automatically. So we're going to head out. And this guy
Could I speak with you a moment?
is now giving me more, right?
Could I speak with you?
Yeah, we're going to leave the small fellowship alone. Okay. Trying to think time-wise. All right. Yeah, I remember finding this place the first time. Hated it. Oh, I forgot to turn my little leafy feet on. This place. Hate this place. Is there anything up in there? It's a valley. I think I can. Yeah, I can't go up. Okay. Yeah, gotta start defeating some spiders. All right, critters. And Merivale and bats. Oh, man. 3 levels above me. But she's not an elite. I should just be able to still take her. Oh, wait, she's something, right? She's a signature. Well, this should be fun. Easy peasy. Die. All right. Bats. Got to kill bats. Yeah, this place is just awful. So we're going to try to get through here as quickly as we can. Taking a look here. Oh, a lurker. Oops. So I'll shoot them with the bard's arrow. Oh, which they evaded. No, okay, good. Now I'll pin them. So the bard's arrow makes them run away. It's great when you get... oh, I'm stuck. I'm rooted. Won't last long, though. Yeah, it's a nice skill to remember to use when you want somebody to get off you real fast. I also had an Atari 2600. I begged for it for my 12th birthday, I think it was. Come on. Wild Blood Fang. Oh, right on. HVH Tim, that's awesome. You just started listening to us last week. Yeah, this has been something that, you know, for a year or two I've been thinking about. Oh, it might be fun to do some streaming one of these days and, you know, do some just fun Middle Earth stuff. And in this case, just playing some LotRO, and sure enough. And now here you are. Welcome, welcome. Start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start, as you know. It's really wild to, like, you know, go after all these yellow and orange critters, but I'm fairly close to level 48. It won't be, oops, didn't mean to take you yet, but fair enough. Oh, and now I dragged over the spider. Really didn't mean to do that. Not a problem. Okay, so what am I supposed to do here? A tenuous thread is right there. That's collect broken swords and broken crossbows. So there's something here on the table? No, but boy, that's creepy. The oh man. Oh, I see, it's up here, I think. Rob English audiobooks to get you through the day. It's a good choice. No, we did not sing happy birthday. Well, this is kind of creepy. Oh, there's the guy I was supposed to find. A small fellowship quest, but well, where are... Not being able to see anything is creeping me out. Okay, I'm turning off those. So, tenuous thread. I'm supposed to collect broken swords and broken crossbows from Angmar. Okay. Thought I would have done that when I killed that Angmar there. I'm looking for all the various things, but if you look on the map, I was near this bright ring for a tenuous thread, and there was nothing up there that I could see. I mean, it would be like right here, but I was wondering if maybe it was up there, right? And I can't see well enough to figure things out because it's so flippin' dark here in Angmar. But that's all right. We'll just keep killing things while we can. Well, thank you, Nate. That is so very kind of you. I've killed the spiders that I needed to kill. Am I headed the right direction? Maybe. Maybe. We have to kill some more bats anyway. Still need to kill one more Merivale. The corpse didn't stay. I mean, it, the auto. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to remember where that ring is that I just kind of passed through. But I'll try going back and hanging left, too, because there's a ring over there, too. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything up there. Just mountain. I'm going to check this area out again and see if there's something hiding. Because this is clearly a creepy location. It gives you dread when you step in there. But it gives you dread because of that. The Iron Crown. Oh, well, respawn. Which means that Angmarim's going to respawn right behind me, isn't she? Sure enough, there she is. Aha, I got an Angmarin stave, which fulfills cease and desist, but not tenuous threat. Okay. Is there a way through that way? No. All right. Just trying to figure out my way around this place. It's kind of well, it's not very clear, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The tent's not one of those tents. It's just a cover, and so I could see well within it. But let's take a look and see up here if maybe we've got. Well, thank you. Okay. So Katie has just joined the game, created a fellowship for me to join, and has summoned me to her side. She must be somewhere near these things. Still preparing to travel. That makes sense, bowman. Right, because it's supposed to be broken swords and broken crossbows, so it must be like swordsman and bowman. Okay. Where are you here? I'm trying to kill some spitters. Spooters. Don't really like spooters. Okay. Coming to find you. There you are. Okay. All right. So, okay, I'm assuming the marksman would have. Oh, my level 150 friend here. Go ahead. Just kill them all and let me get the loot, and thank you. So these are the banners that I'm supposed to use. There's another Iron Crown marksman over to my left. It's nice to have a level 150 friend. Thank you, Katie. What server is this, Moorblade? We are on Peregrine. We were, for a long time, the kin was on Landreval, but when the 64-bit servers opened, we decided to move it over to Peregrine. An Iron Crown Tamer. I'm thankful for level 150 protection. I note, however, that she's not just killing them all for me to make it easy. She's getting shot. She's more aggro than I am, obviously, at level 150. They're like, wait a minute, I don't want anything to do with her. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate that. Oh, hello. Well, well, well. Okay, let's use another banner. Deed bestowed. Okay, so I still need to find collect Angmar staves. Collect 2 more broken swords. We've got the arrows, but we need more staves and swords. Swords will be with the warriors, if I'm not mistaken. Staves might not even be in this area. That might be in a different part of the map. But that is a sword, and we just need 1 more. So there's the Iron Crown Warrior. We'll take his sword. Oh, we got it, actually. We already got the 5th. So let me take a look real quick at the map. Lily, if you could ensure that I don't die while I step away and look at the map. We got to look at the winged hosts. Let's see. We've done book 7, tenuous thread and rank and file. So that means these are the ones we still have to do. So cease and desists are those flashing areas. And then we've got to kill the brood, which is all the way up at the north. And then we've got to kill 1 more Motorvale. Cease and desist is Angmar staves, and that is straight ahead. Oh, wow. Well, this is interesting. Who's that messenger of Karn Doom? He's got to be something big, right? Oh, I might have bitten off more than I can chew. Maybe. Thank you. Quest item. Pledge the Dower Hands. Okay. Iron Crown Tamer. Maybe the Tamers have the staves. If so, we'll know who to kill. Nope. No stave. Okay, so... Oh, there's another messenger of Karn Doom. These guys must have important messages. So I'm going to have to kill them. Thank you, Hassel. Yeah, instant sensitivity. Wow, this guy's actually not dying very quickly. Oh. KK. All right. Let's go figure out if we can turn this thing in somewhere. Where do we go to find more Angmar staves? All right. I have no idea how to find the staves. Let me click on the actual description of the quest. The priests and priestesses. That's who we need to find. We need to find priests and priestesses. So let me do a passage of foes and look for a priest or priestess. They're going to be the ones who have the staves. And I have just found one walking our way. Okay. Now let me... Is there another one nearby up here, maybe? No. Those are Duverdines. Okay. Marksman and Warrior. Now I can test the thing again to do Passage of Foes. My cooldown has passed. Ooh, level 48. All right, we're going to try looking for a priest or priestess. I'm not seeing any. None nearby. There's some signatures. And there's a couple of elites, a Gorthrog Flare. There's a guy named Ross. All right, quest actions available. Oh, it's just because I've leveled up. All right, let's go try to find some more cease and desist. Oh, we've turned them all in. We've gotten them. Okay. So now, while we kill this guy, we're going to... Oh, and I've got a new attack. Dazing Blow. Deed bestowed. Use the Dazing Blow skill. Now, if I pull up the map... Okay, I need to still defeat the Broodlings and defeat a Merovile. So pull up the map and defeat Bogbarith's Brood and the Winged Host. So the Winged Host, anywhere in that area. So we need to head, Katie, to the northeast to the to the thing right above the R in the hills, the northern hills. So I don't know. How do we get out of here? I'm not sure where's the easiest way. Probably this way. Yeah, we pretty much want to go this way. And as we get out of this area, we want to look for a Moravale. Oh, I see one over here to our left. That'll complete that quest. And then we just need to go and defeat 10 of Bogbreth's broodlings, and then we'll call it a night. My level is getting close to my age. We're going to have words. All right. Katie, thank you for joining me and helping me on this fellowship, on this quest. Oh, hello. Hello, spider. So look at all the quests that we've actually concluded. We've actually finished. We just have to turn them in. All right, so we're not too far. We're going to go a little bit more this direction. And we're looking for Bogbreth's broodings, not the creepers. Oh, wait a minute. Why do I feel like we had to go into that dark cave entrance that I saw down here, Katie? There was a cave entrance here. Or like a... Yeah. This area. I think they're all in here. Yup. I'm gonna bet this is where they all are. 11-1. 18. 19 appearances of my 39th birthday is far too short a time to spend amongst such admirable hobbits and listeners. Oh, hello, creepers. Yeah, oh, hello. That's quite a few of them coming. That's quite a few of them coming, Katie. I could probably use a little help. A little rain of arrows right now might be nice. Somehow I pulled 4 of them. Thank you, by the way. I'm going to go ahead just on the off chance and have a perfect pie. All right. We aren't too far. I think we just keep going. We'll find the broodlings. Some sort of a channel. I brought you all together. You form one gross, if I may. One. Okay, which way? Looks like this way. Oh, cocoons maybe. And I bet that's what we need to do. Maybe when we pop a cocoon, one of the broodlings will come out. Nothing happened. Maybe up here? Follow me, perhaps? So I'm so quiet here because I'm like trying not to die as I pull 3 enemies. But I do have a very high level protector here. Okay, this must be it. Look at all these spider webs. Yeah, there we go. Broodlings. All right, let's set a trap. Now I feel like Anakin at the Jedi Temple. Killing all the younglings. All right. We're done. We're done. So let's see. Who do we go back to first? They're all out there. So let's go back to Lunathron, who I think was outside. Maybe not. And let's just port back. Thank you, Katie. Appreciate your help. Okay. All right. Let's turn that one in.
Greetings.
Ooh, I get a spider talisman, which I'm not going to use, but
Can I speak with you a moment?
now I got to do a raid to defeat Bogdath. Guess what? I'm going to decline this. It's a raid. Definitely not ready to do a raid right now. You have
Would
anything
do
else?
something
No.
for me?
Uriel?
What can I do for you?
Okay. Was that? I think the guy outside had a quest for me, so let me turn that in. Yeah. Tenuous thread.
Greetings. Would you do something for me?
Place captured weapons on the altar. So that altar is going to be important. And yeah, that's the small fellowship one. Okay. Let's head back in. That's the, that's the raid. Cease and
What
desist.
do you need?
Oh, fine. Got to be somebody over here to turn into quest to. Yeah. Denieth. Oh, that's the fellowship quest, so it's not time to turn one in. Okay. So Thoriel, Ragnall, who we forgot to go talk to, but I've got a thing that I can do to go speak to them. Ah, Cries of the Host, but that's another small fellowship one, the Moraval Lieutenants. Yeah, Miriam, when there's different things. There's a gray ring, which is new but an underleveled quest. There's a gold ring, and then there's like a fiery ring. The fiery rings are the epic ones. All right, let's take a look real quick. I'm going to decline that. Let's talk to somebody at Garth Forthnir who might have knows something about these pledges. Oh, maybe it's this person right here. Yeah, Pledge of the Dour Hands.
How can I be of service?
And it's another fellowship quest. And Pledge of the Goblins, which will lead to another fellowship
Can I
quest.
speak with you a moment?
All right. Still need to talk to Ragnall, which we forgot to do while we were out there. If I look at the map, Ragnall is all the way over there, but I can port to him, so I'm going to. We're going to talk to Ragnall.
The trade galore are surrounded by enemies.
You're sent here by the woman from the south. Here, take this scroll. My people are suspicious. I must go at once. All right, so now I'm going to go back to Lorniel, and we're going to call it a night after that. All right.
Greetings.
That must be the scroll. Let me see it.
Can I speak with you a moment?
I fear we may have been deceived, Hilben, for this scroll is written in black speech and may say nothing of value. I cannot say, for black speech is not a tongue with which I am familiar. Even so, I would know what this says. Perhaps the elf Lyredan may have some proficiency in this writing. He is an old friend of my father's and is here in Gathforthnear. Take the scroll to him and ask him his opinion. If it may help us free my father, then we must learn its secrets at once. Oh, Lyredan. Definitely want to talk to Lyredan. He's over here, right? No, Lyredan's over this way. I forget. Did he have a quest for me that I could take? Fellowship, that's what I thought. All these fellowship and small fellowship quests that are a little bit beyond my abilities.
A shadow is on my spirit.
Alas, but I have never taken time to learn the cruel mutterings of the orcs. I have no desire to speak with them by any means save my sword. If this scroll did indeed come from Karen Doom, Elrond Half-Elven may have an interest in it, and he assuredly knows the black speech. Go to Rivendell and seek out the master of the last homely house, if you would know the answer to your riddle. All right, that's a perfect time to then also pull up the Epic Volume 2 Prologue one, because I got to talk to him for that. And I'm going to go ahead and Yeah, I'm going to cancel the ones out of Gabil's Chatur. And I don't know why I have fellowship quests at all. Okay. Breathing space is also Gabil Chatur. We'll keep those on because eventually I'm going to go to Forachel, so that's the Lost Fellowship, and I may go back and finish the stuff for Kranog. But let's see here. We just got those two. All right. Plus, of course, Sacrifice to the Iron Crown. Hassel asks, which is your favorite son of Feanor? Probably Mydros. No. Yeah, Mydros. It's going to be Mydros. All right. So let me go ahead and park myself out here. And we're gonna go ahead and turn this off. And turn off that camera. Bring this back over so I'm looking at y'all. All right. Yeah. That was fun. That was fun. Thank you, Katie, for helping me not only survive. I mean, I would have survived, but you know me, I would have been cautious. It would have taken me, twice as long to finish those quests. So now that those are done, we're able to move on with the quests. So, yeah, we definitely made the move. Oh, pardon me. Ow. Let me just say yawning hurts. Hilbert just walked the whole north while the fellowship's just chilling in Rivendell. I love that. Yeah, yeah. I'm just catching up here real quick. Is Hilbert one of the scouts Elrond sends out? No, but I end up working with some of them at different points in the story. And yeah, indeed, we do have our main kin on Landerval, but we have a lot of folks who remained on Landerval, and so we do have a Morpendi kin over there. Hassel, the jaw is feeling a little better. I'm not in the constant pain that I was in before. I think the root canal did what it needs to do, but it's tender from just having a root canal, and that's never fun. But it is improving, and I'm grateful for that. Let's put it this way: I'm grateful for modern dentistry. Can I just say that as much as there are times where I look back at different historical periods and go, it would have been interesting to live back then. Modern dentistry. Oh yeah, no, wouldn't have been interesting to live back then. I mean, I can't even imagine what I would be doing if getting a root canal wasn't an option. So it's definitely something. But this was a lot of fun. It's been a wonderful day. I mean, I cannot think of a better way to spend my birthday than to spend it in the community. This morning, I got to do a Discord hangout for our patrons for an hour, and then did a live recording with my co-host, James Tauber, and got to do that in front of another, bunch of 40, 50 folks in the Discord server. Those of you who are not members of the Fellowship of the Podcast, that's what it's about. That's one of the big benefits, is that you get to be part of the Discord server. And you can listen in as we do a live recording once a month and do the hangouts and things. So that took a good 3+ hours of my day. Then I had to go and do the root canal, but then I get to come back and do this. So I've gotten to spend, 5 hours with different people in my community, or, the PPP community, the larger community. And super grateful, obviously, to Katie, who's helped out in all 3 of those events. So thank you so very much. Folks, I will be here on Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific. The plan right now is to be streaming Magic the Gathering with Don Marshall, the obscure Lord of the Rings facts guy from TikTok, but also, of course, my good friend and co-host of a dozen episodes or more over the last couple of years. So we'll see you then. And if we don't see you Saturday, then we'll see you back here next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific for the continuing adventures of Hilbert the River Hobbit. But thank you again for joining me. It was so much fun. We'll see you all again soon.